Florida plates. A minivan. That's kind of weird. I wonder who this could be. Are you a tourist?
I'm just come here for the free coffee.
Oh, okay. You did do it right. You brought coffee. That's a good
even
way.
got BJ's pumpkin spice latte.
That's not nice. Morning! So we got Ron with us today from Harton Family Farms. Ron has a YouTube channel. I met Ron probably 3 years ago now, so check out Ron's channel if you haven't. He's in the area, passing by. Said, hey, I can give you some help if you want. I was like, yeah, come on out. You know how to drive a truck. I got grain bins that need cleaned out. We've got semis that need waxed. No, I'm joking. So first order of business today, we've got 3 trucks that need dumped. We're going to run a cornfield pretty close to the house. We're going to try to get it knocked out. And then we need to make a decision on whether or not we want to move to the older grain setup and run that for a little bit, or we want to keep hauling here today. I don't know what we're going to do just yet. To be determined still. First thing I'm going to do is get the heater turned on. Starting to get chilly. I think it's 40 last night, supposed to be in the 20s tonight. So I think my leg might be needing adjustment. When I started unloading, it started making a thumping noise. So I'm gonna go grab an impact, pull the leg boot out and see what we got going on there. So I think we have found our issue. We are in fact ribbing. So it's way too far this way. We need to pull some tension on it and pull it over this way. Oh, there we go.
That might be too far.
Yeah, go back a little bit, Dad. Other way. Now we're hitting the other side. Huh? And we're darn near hitting the other side now. Yeah, that'll work right there. So our leg belt on top is slipping. That means a trip to the top of the leg. Normally that'd mean a trip for me, but Ron is the man. I gotta feed him lunch now. Yeah, Ron's the man. Send him up there with a vice grip. Send him up there with some wrenches. Oh, pliers. Crescent wrench. Anything else you're sending up with? I think that's a full kit. He's got pliers, he's got vice grips, crescent wrench, and some wrenches. What else do you need?
You want to send a big hammer up so you can throw it at us?
No.
It'd be like Donkey Kong.
Oddly enough, we usually use a Kroger bag, and that tool bag has been in the test shack ever since we built the facility.
Put wrenches in a Kroger bag?
Yeah.
These things ain't getting no thicker.
Let's get a check-in from Ron. Do you have enough tools?
I hope so. Sorry, I saw a real combine drive by, so I had to take a look.
So Ronald went up there and discovered that we have one belt that's in pretty bad shape, but whenever we flip the leg on, those belts aren't slipping. They're taking off immediately. Where we are slipping at is we are spinning on the leg belt itself, so we've got to tighten up our leg even more. So apparently our leg, the belt inside the tube there, like the actual leg belt that the buckets are attached to, is just loose. So Ron found that little guy.
Hey, south is that way, fella.
Yeah, I don't think he made it. He didn't get the memo.
Oh, we're trying to. We're working on the leg right now.
So tightening a belt, that's just kind of part of having a leg. This is the first time we've had to do this since the initial break-in period of this leg. We put this leg up in 2019. Roughly 500,000 bushel, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, has been through it now. So all in all, we've had pretty good performance. Those are the original belts on top. First time they've been, this will be the first set we've ever changed, so can't really complain. These long bolts on top, we're pushing them down, put more tension on the belt. The belt itself is loose inside the leg. That is our problem. So we're doing one full turn per side, and by doing that we should keep it, you know, tightening even. We even marked our nuts.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't forget to take your friend home with you.
2 of them actually. Where's my other? Oh, there's my other buddy.
Let's see what happens. We got it fixed for the day. So everything appears to be running fine now, so I guess we can get the truck stumped. In the last video, we noticed that the grain cart cable was missing.
Actually, not all of it.
Oh, good.
Should be a big barrel on the end of it.
Well, at least we caught that part. Ron following the love.
I work hard, what can I say? Not all I'm good for.
Let's check out the new tester here. We just roll this up. It tells us when to stop putting corn in when that little thing turns green. Means we have enough. Oh, see, now we're green. So now I think we just hit this, maybe. And here comes some magic. And there we go. So I think Dad went over to get the combine. We're going to try to get started here pretty soon. We should be able to fly through this 30 pretty quick, and then I really don't know where we're going to go next. Got lots of corn. So many choices. So many choices. So the cornfield that we're doing is just on the other side of these big buildings, pretty close to the grain bins. We in fact really don't even have to leave the driveway. We don't own those buildings. We own the ground on the other side of them. All connected by this driveway though. So Dad's very proud of his new moisture tester. I don't know why we got it. It is the same thing that they use at our Cargill, I believe. So our moisture reading should be very much the same as theirs. It is simpler, it is nicer. Whatever, it makes him happy. I do like his window. We'll call it the goober viewing hole. See out there real nice and stay warm. So we might be running the Claas combine with the Gleaner today. I say might, 'cause I'm not 100% sure yet. I do want to go over here, check the oil in it, make sure it's going to start and all that good stuff while I'm waiting on the first load. Buddy Big Mike's coming after he gets off work. And if Ron's still here, we might be able to make 2 combines work. We're just going to have to keep Ron here. Cat power! Hi, dog! I feel like my son's been here. Well, that probably just kicked that in the head. So this combine's been sitting here about 2 weeks, and Dad was the last one that ran it. Apparently he did not flip his battery disconnect, and the battery's dead. So a lot of people ask, why don't you just change your batteries? These batteries are very expensive, and I mean, you know, as long as you hit your disconnect, this battery will probably work, you know, for another year. And this is a big battery, so I have to charge it. Unfortunately, there's no electric here, or a charger. Let's see if we can't get this thing to jump. First load of the day. So this is part of the farm lane. Everything here is paved. So before I bought this farm, the guy that I bought it from had bought it from a paper mill, and the paper mill had everything paved. So there's paved roads all around it. Kind of makes it nice, especially when it's wet. Ron, will you get in the grain cart? I get used to having Ron around. So while I was getting the first truck, Ron went and grabbed those jumper cables. We didn't have them on Dad's pickup for some reason, but he got my combine started. So hopefully we can get this one going today too. So our Gleaner Head doesn't fold near as fast. They're both the same model Capella. Several people have asked if there's anything you can do to the head. I don't think it's something with the head. I think it's something with the combine. See, this one folds much faster. Alright, so before we can run, we gotta wait on Big Mike to get here, so hopefully this thing will start again, but for now we need to get back to trucking. It's like the first 30 is about done for the day. So this truck's been going back and forth between empty and, well, right about there, so we need to go fuel it up. Big Mike just got off work, so before we get in the combine, we're gonna go fuel this truck up. One nice thing about the fuel tank being at the house, I mean, you know, it takes about 15 minutes to pump in that fuel. It gives good time to go let the dogs out. The dogs have been successfully released. Hey Hans. And we're filled. Ron's gonna flag for us. We're gonna take this combine to the field. Big Mike, he's gonna finish dumping this truck and he's gonna bring it down to the field. And then when Ron gets done escorting me, he's gonna come back and get the other truck. And we're gonna see if we can really throw some corn in the bin. Making them disappear. We don't have a power ladder. I missed my power ladder. But we do have cat power. Moving. First I've been in the Claas all year. I feel claustrophobic. Ah, there's a combine right there. So we are heading towards each other. That way the grain cart doesn't have to go all the way back around to get to the field. Dad was probably 3/4 of the way around this field whenever I got here, so I just headed towards it. I forgot how much louder this cab is than that Gleaner cab. AGCO has a really nice cab on their hands. You're right, the Devastators definitely aren't working on the Lexion. Not worth a darn. It's because we don't have them. And there's the difference, folks. Very sharp, pointy, vertically standing stocks versus nice smushed down stocks. It will be very interesting this spring to see the difference in decomposition between the two. So BJ had to go dump on the truck. It's just part of it when you're opening up a field. When he gets back, Dad's going to be right behind me. I think if we stay together as best we can, that's going to make it as easy as possible for the grain cart operator and should make us a little bit more efficient. I mean, there are going to be times like right now where he's just got to go to the other end of the field to dump. That's just really all there is to it, especially with only one grain cart. On the side note, there's dinner. Quote my son Dax, hamburgers! There's Dad and the Gleaner. BJ is hauling the mail up through here. Old Ron's gonna have some real nice drone footage. I'm gonna guess Dad did not have his automatic shutoffs on because this is planted twice as thick as it should be, and there's the rows just gotta go everywhere. And there's a yield head. So the last round was like 250, but when you plant this at double the population, this is what happens. So nice having auto steer, but man, this auger is so much slower. So all was going good. We were really knocking out the bushels, and then old Ronald crashed his drone up in a tree. And to be real honest with you, I just want the drone footage that he took of our combines, and he climbed my leg for me. So when your cousin has a bucket truck and it's just down the road, it's kind of convenient for stuff like this, and yeah, we're gonna go out for it. Given a chance to let the trucks catch up anyways. Ron, do you feel special? We just closed down a township road and stole a bucket truck.
I mean, I'm not lost for words. It pays to know friends in high places, I guess. Quite literally high places. Oh, is he going?
Oh, Dad offered BJ $100 to go up in the truck.
Right, BJ? I reckon the controls in here.
Heck, there ain't. They're right there. I can't believe he's up there.
I can't believe it either.
Do you believe that BJ is in that thing?
No, I cannot.
That why the camera went off.
That's still on.
Wrapped around something.
He's got hands on it.
He's like,
Oh, he got it!
Success. Not gonna lie, when I said I'd come here harvesting today, this is not what I envisioned ending.
Not what BJ envisioned either.
Got this on camera, right?
No!
YouTube tomorrow. Good night.
Fine.
Darn. Alright, now get me some drone footage.
Yeah.
All there?
Let's go.
Okay, I'm a man of my word. I told him $100. I said, there's your $100.
Man, we're going top of leg tomorrow. What else you got there, Pop? The club venting.
Back to the fun. So Dad's switching me. He's taking the cat. And I'm going to take the Gleaner. Fine by me. Although that is still a fine machine to run. You will never catch me complaining about running the Claas. That's what I was looking for. And we're full. There's a lot of lights and a lot of tires in front of me. This might get interesting. Oh, okay, Dad just carved out a cubby hole. There we go. Alright, that'll work. I'll just fall in behind him and up on BJ again. Bada bing, bada boom. So what's the etiquette? Like, how close do you stay to the lead combine? You don't want to be too far back, because when he turns and comes back this way, you know, you're going to be going the same direction. Well, he'd probably go that way, but we're out of corn that way. Didn't quite make it. Only had about 20 feet left, but we just got an inkling of corn on the roof. Not much at all. There's a window up there in that mirror, and when you see the cab light from the bin disappear, you're full. That thing goes off way too early, and I've got it adjusted all the way to the top. So much quieter in this cabin. But man, that is a corny monster. Pretty good corn. This corn, the fodder is shelling a lot easier. I mean, it's not, the head isn't bringing in all the fodder like that other variety, if I could steer it right. But definitely making a difference in the head's performance. We haven't really plugged in any today. Well, that's it for Cornpocalypse for now. I don't know we'll get to run 2 very much tomorrow, because I think tomorrow's just going to be back to me, Dad, and my brother. Park it facing east. We're supposed to get a little bit frosty tonight. Gotta love the egress lights. And as always, when leaving combines in the field, you lock the door because we don't want no hanky-panky in the cab of a combine. That would be bad. It's never happened to one of ours that I know of, but I know it's happened. So Dad's jumping down there to get his pickup. I'll go pick him up. It's a little ways down through there. Well guys, that's it for this video. I'm going to head home. I think Ron's going to come over and eat some dinner with us and probably BS for a little bit and call it a night. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Once again, if you are looking for some merch from Farm Focus, I have been told that due to shortages, it is better to order sooner rather than later for Christmas orders. But thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.